Live 365, the station where everyone deserves to be heard. The following program contains strong language and adult content. Listener discretion is advised. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
I love that the fucking thing sucks. And if you ask it nicely, it'll lick. You're like opening that can down low. Like you don't want anybody to hear you cracking open a can and then putting a metal straw in it as they're going to watch you fucking drink it. Nice.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm good. Welcome, everybody. FUBAR Weekly Show. Today is Tuesday. Tasty Tuesday, the 30th of July, 2019. FUBAR Weekly Show. We do this every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time.
Really?
Yeah.
You sure?
What the fucking actual fucking fuck? Nicole, keep talking. I gotta take this.
Well, who do we have watching today? Please feel free to say hi in the comments. I do not have the internet in front of me today, so I can't see your responses at the moment. I'm not sure what exactly we're going to talk about today, but if you have any suggestions, please feel free. I know that one of a very popular YouTuber passed away last night. Did you hear about that?
I did. Oh, hang on. I did not. Who was it?
It was Grant Thompson, aka King of Random, and he was a very influential YouTube influencer. He started off doing silly science experiments.
Okay.
But then he actually became more educational. And then his channel grew so big and so fast that he hired a team to the point that he stopped doing videos. And
what's his name?
The channel is called King of Random. His name is Grant Thompson. And he hired a team, and then he started doing like motivational speaker pep talks, how to make money on YouTube type situations.
Okay, great. I recognize him.
Yeah, he's got like a ton of kids and a wife, and it's kind of sad. He apparently had a paragliding accident where he went off the radar and was not heard from again.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Did they find his body, or did he just disappear?
So. I believe they did.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
Speaking of famous people that passed away, got some kind of sad news as well. Over the weekend on Sunday, was it? I can't remember. My days are all mush. Maybe it may have been Saturday. Over this past weekend, Russie Taylor, who was the voice of Minnie Mouse, passed away. Her husband Wayne passed away, I believe, 2009. Wayne was the voice of Mickey, and he was married to the voice of Minnie. Very, very sad that she's gone. The saddest part of it is I had to change one of my jokes because I figured it would be inappropriate the week after the lady passes away to do a joke about her being fisted. So I figured that would be in poor taste. So I've changed the joke slightly, and I will still go with it.
But you still did the joke after Mickey. I forgot his real name already.
Well, this is only a joke I've been doing like the past year.
Oh.
Like I didn't do this joke the week after Wayne passed away.
Oh. Well.
So.
Now I'm going to ask you to tell us the modified version of the
joke.
No,
if you want the modified version of the joke, you got to come to Broadway Comedy Club in New York City this Thursday night to hear it.
Which is the day after tomorrow when you're leaving.
Correct.
So
correct. Actually, I'm looking at my trip itinerary, my plan. I'm leaving. I'm driving up to New York tomorrow because, of course, I drive. I hate flying. I'm leaving tomorrow about noon. I'm going to drive. I'll get to New York probably 7, 8 o'clock in the morning Thursday. My plan is to go to my in-laws, eat an egg sandwich, go to sleep, wake up, drive back to the city, which is like 60 miles in the direction that I just fucking came from, for those not familiar. Drive to the city, do the show, drive back, go to sleep, wake up, get back on the road, and drive back to Florida. So I fucking
So you're going to be back by Friday?
No. I'll be back. Well, I'm leaving Friday to come back here. I'll be back here
Saturday-ish. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure what time I'm going to leave. I got to try and beat the New York City traffic.
Is it really that bad?
It's a Friday, in the summertime. So it's actually not even just New York City traffic I got to worry about. It's DC traffic as well. Once you're through Baltimore and DC, once you're in Virginia, well, everything else is just easy. There's a bypass to go around Richmond, and the next city you come to or near is really Savannah, Georgia.
Oh, wow.
And even that, you're far outside the city. You very rarely hit traffic.
I want to go to Savannah.
It's a nice city, pretty city, good food.
I always wanted to go to
Foodie
college
city.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah. To Savannah College of Art and Design.
nice with all
I
them
don't-
Southern bells.
I don't know how I'd feel about being a SCAD graduate, though.
No,
SCAD, that's a funny word.
scat is better than scat.
Yeah, I was like, at least it's not Savannah College of Art and Technology.
That's true. That's true. Although I was going to name one of my kids Cornelius Ulysses Nathaniel Thomas.
For real?
Yeah, so his initials will be cunt.
I'm glad my initials don't spell anything.
Mine do. Are there any part of the route to New York City that is scenic? Not really. I believe it or not, when I go, I take from Tampa, I take I-75 up to US 301, and then I'll cut 301 cuts up to Jacksonville. To me, I like that ride. There's really nothing to see, but there's just something about that part of the drive that I enjoy. Once you hit I-95 in Jacksonville, once you get onto I-95, whether you're going around the loop, the Beltway, or Georgia, nothing to see. South Carolina, nothing to see except for as you drive past south of the border, because I refuse to stop there because the bathrooms are fucking disgusting.
Where? Just
South of the border.
Just inside Florida?
No. That's south of the border is a tourist rest stop, tourist trap.
Oh,
Just south of the South Carolina, North Carolina border. Through North Carolina, there's nothing. Once you get into Virginia, you get some hills. That's kind of nice. DC, depending on the time of day and which route it takes me. If I take 395, which is I think the inner loop of the Beltway, the Capitol Beltway, you actually end up coming right up past the Pentagon, past the Air Force Memorial, past the Capitol building, and you get a really nice but brief view of the downtown area of Washington, D.C., the Capitol and, the historic area. So that's really nice. Delaware is actually Maryland, northern Maryland is nice because you got some hills. One of my favorite parts of the trip is driving across the Susquehanna River, just because it's just beautiful. I mean, you look at it's a really wide river. You're up on a high bridge and beautiful, beautiful view. Then once you get into New Jersey, it's really nothing until you hit New York City, and then you're pretty much staring at the bumper in front of you. Not very scenic. It's not really a scenic drive. And I make most of the drive at night, overnight. So you really can't see shit anyway. It's all dark. But yeah, I prefer to drive.
Me too. I hate flying. It's terrible.
What the fuck was that?
That sounded like somebody jumping up and down your roof.
Oh, there's somebody in this building doing something, because I don't know if they were playing music or doing something. They were making some noise before.
Should we go find them and interview them?
No, I'd rather just let them be. Stan says no. Stan is right. Stan is definitely right.
Mom says she's watching on YouTube tonight.
Oh, Mom's watching on YouTube. She's over here.
She texted me. She was I don't know. She's crazy. I love her.
I mean, there's 3 people watching on YouTube. Hi, YouTube people. You can say hello over there.
Hello.
It's cool. You can use the chat feature to interact if you're new. I don't know who's watching. See, Facebook at least tells me who's watching. YouTube does not. So I don't know who's watching on YouTube, but hi, YouTube people. Yeah.
Okay. So my thing updated properly and everything. So I'm going to try to do a watch party now, and we can share it and excite the world for FUBAR Weekly.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't have anything else to say. I went to Busch Gardens today. It was hella hot.
Yeah.
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 I thought I got really close to a lion between like 6 inches of glass.
You're lying.
No, I'm a cheetah.
See, between between 6 inches of glass, that's not really getting close to a
I
lion. I
wanted
mean,
so badly to touch her little face.
did you like press your face up against the glass, like make faces at it?
It was so I no, because the glass was dirty and it had little children handprints all over it.
Yeah, there's definitely some poop on that.
Yeah, probably. But it was just she had her little head lying against the glass, and I say little, but that her head is like she could fit my whole head inside her mouth.
Yeah, but then you're tiny, so
Okay, she probably fit your head inside her mouth.
that's impressive.
Yeah, she's.
I know a couple girls. Anyway, but anywho,
But yeah, so I really wanted to touch her. I touched a kangaroo rump,
nice.
and I touched another animal today. What was the other animal? No, I don't think I did. Maybe that was just my imagination.
I touched 2 animals today:
Which ones?
a cow and a chicken.
Really?
Where?
Where?
In my kitchen.
Oh, they weren't alive anymore.
No, they were not, but they were delicious.
A cow and a chicken.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Yeah. So
What's the joke that goes with that tagline? It's like, what is a chicken and a cow?
porn? Yeah.
So I forgot.
brown cow.
I know the punchline, but I don't know the joke.
All right. I same boat. I know the punchline, not the joke. So a couple things. First of all, I want to give some love to my son, little Raj with them sweet ass titties. Raj has been in band camp. This is his first go round in high school marching band camp, and it's a lot. It's probably more work and activity than he's really seen in a very long time. And despite the fact that he's coming home sore and tired, he's sticking with it, and I'm proud of that little bastard. I love him. He's my favorite son.
I hope so.
Yeah. My only son. So, much love to little Raj for.
Sometimes I like looking at Facebook memories and I'm thinking, what was I thinking, 8 years ago or fucking whatever.
I mean, most of the posts that I don't share half the shit that pops up in memories, but I know what I was thinking because it's probably the same fucking thing I was thinking now.
I don't, because like I said, annoyed by the content of my dreams. Is that legit? And apparently in 2010, I was having some wild dreams, but I don't remember what I was dreaming at that time.
That was let's see, 2010, you were how old?
23.
Okay, so you're still fairly young. That was the young, basic, vague book post. I was going to ask you before. I noticed Nicole has her nails done. I don't think I've ever seen you.
Maybe like twice.
I don't think so. Maybe with nail polish on, but never with acrylics.
Yeah.
So it was very noticeable and actually really cool fucking colors, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
But I happened to notice it, and the only thing I could think of, and I've mentioned this one on stage. I think I'm the only one. You wouldn't get this, but you would understand as soon as everybody takes that picture of their nails, with like this, and all I could think of is my dick would probably fit in there.
Really?
That's seriously. That's where
what,
my fucking brain goes.
That's what we call. That's what we lovingly call the invisible dick.
Okay, I mean
it's the invisible dick hand.
That's just like if you Google image search the word coughing, they're blowing the invisible man. Because I mean, it's horror because it's like little kids doing it and shit. It's fucked up.
Yeah, well, yeah, this is the invisible dick.
Yeah, and that's exactly. I'm like, yep, it'll fit.
Do you know? I heard somewhere a long time ago. They're like, guys look at their nails like this, and girls look at their nails like this.
I've looked at my nails both ways.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
My fucking nails look like I've been fucking climbing rocks.
That's what mine usually look like. I just keep them obscenely short.
Yeah, and so do I.
So apparently on July 30th, 2010, I also posted a picture of lizard porn.
That is hot.
See, look, there's 2 lizards. They're fucking
nice. I've actually posted that in the past.
And then 1 year later, I posted a picture of a lizard skeleton.
It's the circle of life.
Yeah, I wonder if it was the same one. Probably not.
I gotta look. I want to look and see what my Facebook memories were.
Let's see. And
circle of life.
Ironically, on July 30th, 2011, I wrote on Facebook watching The Social Network. If you haven't seen it, but you use Facebook, you should definitely watch it. And also that carob chips are better than chocolate chips.
Lies.
That's not true. I like them a lot.
Carob chips are gross.
Oh, and then in 2014, I said, I found some seagull bones at the beach today. I still have them. Yes.
Nice.
Those were some very intense bones that I found. I just started cleaning some fox bones I found or some possum and or fox bones I found not too long ago.
Nice.
Actually, that's a lie. I found them like a year ago and I just started cleaning them.
So let's see. I got 1 year ago is a video of me fucking with a IRS scammer.
Okay.
That's he he's reading off the website he wants me to go to. So he says www. And I say www.head, which is highly offensive, but
it is? I wasn't sure.
My August 2018 performance schedule. A picture that I took of for my TV that on Cartoon Network. It just says Teen Tit. It was supposed to be Teen Titans, but it didn't.
Oh,
fit.
I gotcha.
Let's see. Last year was it last? Nope. 2 years ago, I attempted to ride Flight of the Banshee at Disney's Animal Kingdom, and I didn't fit. What?
How's that going?
My legs are too long. That's the problem. The problem with that, my fucking legs wouldn't fit.
Well, now you said that you're trying to fit into other rides.
Yeah, but it's the rides I don't fit in because I'm fat. A lot of rides I don't fit in because of my legs. Like,
how do you not fit?
My legs are ridiculously long. Like some of them I can't get like you sit in, you pull the thing down over your knees.
Yeah,
I can't get it past my knee. Like doesn't go over the top of my fucking knee. Is the problem? Yeah,
big people problem.
Yeah, seriously.
I have never experienced any of those things. I have never been too tall for a ride. I've never been too big for something. That's
because you're about the size of a 5-year-old.
Listen, a 10-year-old.
I guarantee you, like I'm not going to guess what you weigh because it does, but I can guarantee you, little Raj weighs twice as much as you do.
I don't know about twice. How tall is he?
I don't know.
Give or take.
Well, let's put it this way.
Is he taller or shorter than me? I'm 5'3"-ish.
All right, let's put it this way. 240 pounds.
Well, it's not twice my size, but
pretty damn close to it, right? Pretty damn close to it.
Yeah. Well, he's also taller than me, I think.
Yeah, but not by much. Let's see. 2012. This lack of bikini thing has kind of killed my love for Olympic beach volleyball.
What lack of bikini?
They stopped wearing bikinis for Olympic volleyball.
What do they wear now? Because I thought that they were still wearing them.
No, it's there's more clothing to it, but they used to actually wear bikinis. I think they made the shorts longer because they were basically wearing fucking thongs because they
move around a lot.
Put it up their butts. I mean, that's worth watching. Jesus. In 2009, I wrote, "I'm just burning doing the neutron dance," and somebody actually said that's the gayest post ever.
Oh, that's not very nice. Why would we do it? What's a neutron dance?
It's a song. I'm just burning doing the neutron dance. Woo!
I'm not familiar with it.
It's from Beverly Hills Cop.
Oh.
2009, same day, earlier that day, I'm sweating like a whore in church. 2008, I'm a magician. Want to see me pull a rabbit out of my ass? And that's it. That's every now and again, it's good to look at it. My nails look like I should be full by now.
What?
My nails look like I should be full by now.
Who said that?
Stan the man. Ralph's watching. Troy's watching. Actually, looks like a lot of people left because they didn't want to hear about my Facebook memories. Well, fuck you people. No, whatever.
Tell them to go screw themselves.
I really didn't plan much for today, so just stick around for the shit show. There is something I wanted to talk about, and you came in later than normal today, so I didn't get a chance to talk to you about it first to give you a heads up. So, I can hear myself in my head. It's the voices in my head. They sound like me because they are me. Just pre-recorded me. Nicole Raven joined. Oh, she's awesome.
Oh, thanks.
There
we go.
Switch back over. Michelle's watching on YouTube. What's up?
Who's Michelle?
She's somebody named Michelle that's watching on YouTube.
Hey, Michelle.
So there's this a transgendered activist, and actually, I mean, you want me to throw the transgender in air quotes for this, and that'll make sense in a minute. Her name is Jessica Yaniv or Yaniv, and she's been all over fucking social media the past couple of weeks. She's almost intentionally she's intentionally going to salons. She lives in Canada. She's going to salons and asking them to wax her down there.
Okay.
And they're declining.
Why?
She hasn't had reassignment surgery, and they're not comfortable waxing balls.
Why not?
Maybe they don't know how.
Send her to me. I mean, not that I do it, but I don't have a problem.
By the time I'm done talking, you're not going to want any fucking thing to do.
Okay. All right.
So, So what happens is when they turn her down, she's actually filing suit in court and getting businesses shut down because they refuse to wax her balls. Kind of fucked up. It's not just somebody, going to one place. Oh, they don't want to do it. So you're pissed off because you had your heart set on that place. She's actually seeking out businesses that are declining her and then just suing them. That's her mission.
Do you think that they would wax a cis male?
I don't know. I'm assuming not.
Why not? What if they had a male waxer person?
Just the thought of getting my balls waxed is not no, I don't even want to do that. I wouldn't want to do that. I may or may not shave my balls, people, but I'm not getting them waxed. That sounds like it fucking hurts a lot. And I have a high tolerance for pain.
You just stretch the skin out. Wouldn't it hurt less?
You ever try stretching out ball skin? You're like pulling it up over here. I mean, I'm older, so it's like up here, but anyway, okay, so I get that, the whole thing with, a business shouldn't turn somebody down or discriminate, but that's not baking a cake. That's touching someone's private parts.
What do you think they do when they do ladies down there?
Not touching her penis.
Well, they get a lot more intimate than they do with a penis.
I don't know. You actually got to pick it up, hold it, move it around.
Okay, and what do you think they do with the women? The women, they have to spread that shit out. They have to go between the layers. They have to get all in her butthole. They have to pick her up with her little hind legs like a baby. Not exactly.
This is fucking funny. This is the thought of that. So anyway, okay. So whether or not you agree or disagree with that fact, moving away from that, this is. Let me pull up a picture so you can see what this person looks like. This person, I got to actually pull up.
My question is, if they had a straight man go in there and say, I want my balls waxed, and they had a obviously gay man go in there and say, I want my balls waxed, would they deny those people too?
Possibly.
It has nothing. I mean, I feel like this is more of like a trans homophobia issue than it is I don't want to touch a penis issue. That is not a woman. That is not a woman.
That is the person who's...
I might just deny that person's service on principle.
And exactly. So, and forget, and it's not, what
are they wearing? Is that like a life alert around their neck or something?
I have no idea. Looks like it, actually. Now here's where it gets bad. This person, and I want to pull up the tweets because I don't want to misquote. She's filing human rights complaints in Canada. She filed, and I want to pull this up because I want to make sure I get this correctly. And I want to make sure I read the quotes correctly because okay, so she filed like a permit request to use public pools to have an event.
Okay.
Not a big deal. Permission for LGBTQ 28 plus organizations to be allowed to host an all bodies swim at TOL Civic Pools, gives specific locations for people aged 12 plus. Remember the age, 12 plus.
Okay.
Where these events will be restricted to LGBTQ 28 and individuals will be permitted to be topless at their leisure, 12 years old. Remember that age. Topless people in compliance with the laws of Canada, and where parents and caregivers will be prohibited from attending these events as it's considered safe and inclusive. Okay.
I did not have a problem with what you said until they said parents and guardians are not allowed. Okay. If you want to, let's be real, in beaches all over the world, people are nude. There's no problem with being topless. You're from New York. You should know that.
I have no problem with nudity. I don't really have a problem with my kids seeing nudity as long as it's not graphically sexual. I mean, a topless woman's a topless woman.
Right. Everybody's born with a body, right? And everybody's body look different. And if they're trying to have an all-inclusive event, that's fine. Then you should be all-inclusive, not all-inclusive except for parents and guardians.
Correct. And that's a big issue. But it gets even creepier.
And I get the need for an event like that too, because there are a lot of the people who don't want to go to the beach because they are like trans or whatever, and they don't feel comfortable answering all those questions, especially to a lot of strangers. But so I understand the need for that event, or not the need, but I understand why somebody would want to host an event like that.
Absolutely.
But that non-parents guardian thing is like, whatever.
So I think this person has a bit of a fetish as far as women's feminine hygiene products. Let me just see. Okay, so this is a copy of a text exchange between him and another woman. It sucks because this is Yaniv. It sucks because on Wednesday I'm traveling to the island on a ferry, and usually they do field trips. So that means tons of 10-year-old girls in the bathroom when I need to change my pads.
Like pads, like butt pads?
No, like feminine hygiene pad.
But if
Yeah,
they're a boy, they don't get a period.
They're young enough. This is the woman. They're young enough that it may not bother them. Kids are more receptive than adults. Yaniv says, maybe, is it weird to ask a 10 to 12-year-old girl for a pad or a tampon?
I mean, if you need one, no.
What are the chances that Yaniv needs one?
Yaniv probably doesn't need one.
Does not need one.
But if I'm a lady...
Her response, what if I, however, get asked for one?
Just say, sorry, I don't have one.
The woman responds, I would always offer a thin pad to a little girl over a tampon. Some families in their culture go against tampons, or the father is against them, don't want to piss off the mother. If she wants a tampon, should I give her one and instruct her how to use it?
No.
Yaniv says. Woman says, if she doesn't know how to use it, I would find her mother. If her mother is not there, then yes. Yaniv says, what would I tell her? Like, would I go into the stall with her and help her?
No.
That sounds weird. Yeah. And
Yaniv doesn't need a tampon. Yaniv doesn't know how to insert a tampon because Yaniv doesn't need one. Yaniv has had to never use one.
But basically using feminine hygiene products as a conversation starting point.
No.
With young girls.
That's not even a conversation you should be having at a mature age.
That's a fucking conversation I'm not even having with my daughter because that's my wife's job.
Well, my point is that like I wouldn't walk up to your daughter and be like, hey, you need a tampon? No, because it's not my fucking place. And if she wanted to ask me, said like, hey, Nicole, only my dad's here and I got my period, then maybe I would, give your daughter a whatever I needed to give her. But like, that's a circumstantial thing. And I know your daughter. And like,
here's the thing of it. There are a few transgender people that are close to me and close in my life. And you all right?
Can I have a tissue? Sorry. Yeah. Whatever. Thank you.
You get the brown stuff. I have a few transgender people that I'm close to that I work with that, other comedians, some people that I have a lot of, love and respect for. And they know better than to start conversations with 10-year-old girls off asking them for tampons, because they know they don't fucking need them. That's the whole.
It's because that's a sane person.
Yeah. This is somebody that's got definitely something wrong with them. And here's my thing, like she's going after, these businesses that don't want to wax her balls. How would she feel if, I don't know, the Westboro Baptist Church went to a gay owned bakery and asked them to have them bake a cake that says God hates fags? Do you think that bakery would make that cake for them or tell them to fuck off?
I think the bakery would make it because I have a feeling.
Well, at this point in time, they would almost have to save face.
I think that this is kind of like a bias thing, is that if there was a Christian-owned bakery and a gay couple asked the Christian-owned bakery to make their wedding cake and the Christian-owned bakery said no, that's way more common than a gay-owned bakery having a fag hater, whatever you said.
The Westboro Baptist Church.
Okay. I know, I said fag hater. That's like not the right terminology.
I'll tell you a funny story about them in a minute.
Well, and the thing is that I feel like the gay people, they might like grit their teeth and like kind of like roll their eyes at it, but they'd still do it. And it's way more likely that those people would just do it than the Christian bakery, and they would make a big stink about it. Because gay people in general are used to dealing with that on a more regular basis.
True.
And they're
Very
just
true.
they just kind of like look the other way, turn the other cheek, if you will.
Like, yeah, whatever. I'll fucking make this for you fucking
Exactly.
scumbags.
Exactly.
I forget what state. I can't remember what state those assholes have their fucking nut hut in. But somebody bought the house right across the street from their stupid little church and painted it rainbow. And that is fucking awesome.
I mean, whenever I think that we're moving forward as a society, like 2 weeks ago, I had an older white gentleman refer to one of my coworkers who is a very nice 17-year-old African-American lesbian. She's very nice. It's
a whole lot of things.
Yeah, she's 17, she's gay, and she's African American. Okay, so she's already got a couple of things pitted against her.
Okay, so
this big white
younger
man,
girl.
Okay, well, yeah.
Yeah.
But he referred to her as the colored girl.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought that still flies here in Florida, no?
Nope.
Oh.
Not really.
Okay.
And even if it did, it's not respectful.
Yes, it's not.
So, and you know what? She just, like, I didn't say anything to him about it because I'm like, what is this going to accomplish?
Well, I mean, you could have been like, I'm you know, you're Cuban, right? You know, that's not white. So technically you're colored.
I know.
I'm Middle Eastern. I'm colored. We're all colored.
That's what no, that's a fucking color. That color of that board. What do you call that?
Actually, white is the absence of light, but we're not white. We're kind of pinkish.
White is the culmination of all the lights.
That's right. Black is the absence of light.
Correct.
My bad.
So there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. The point is that every time I think that we're moving forward as a society, we don't.
What
were you going to say about fags?
Well, I was talking about the Westboro Baptist churches.
Oh, I didn't mean fags.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, they're nice people. They're snappy dressers.
No, you said remind me to tell you something about that.
No, the God hates fags. It was that somebody bought the house right across the street.
I got you.
You know, a gay man bought the house and painted it rainbow colors, and fucking awesome because there's nothing they can do.
I hope that nobody listening thinks that I meant that seriously.
I don't think so.
Okay, because just so everybody knows, I love.
Back in the day, that was the respectful way to refer to African American people. And that's fucked up. That's the respectful way. How about just people? We're people. I've met awesome people in every fucking shade orientation. I've met shitty people in every shade orientation.
True dat.
Seriously.
True dat.
You know, judge someone by their character. Yeah.
Have you ever had a first impression about somebody that was probably a negative one, or maybe it was a positive one? Have you ever had a first impression about somebody and then something happened to change your mind about that? And then something else happened that you're like, I should have probably followed my first instinct.
I'm usually a pretty good judge of someone. I've had it more where I've thought highly of them and they've disappointed more so than I thought negatively of someone at first intro, and then they've impressed me the other way.
I feel like that maybe this is a bad thing to say. I feel like for me, in my book, everybody starts off at 0. And
no, that's about right.
Yeah, everybody starts off with 0. You can go to 100 or you can go to negative 100. But
see, you know, I guess maybe I'm a little. Everybody starts off at 5.
Okay.
You know, on a scale of 1 to 10, everybody starts off at a 5, because at a 5, you still get my respect. You still get politeness, professionally. Would you break a nail?
Nope.
I got staples.
Nope.
What?
I had dry skin and it was a blister and it hurts.
Oh. Everybody starts off at a 5. So, you know, if you're at a 1, you're getting no respect from me. I'm going to treat you like a piece of shit because that's what you deserve. Okay. So everybody starts off at a 5. You get basic respect, politeness, professionalism, and you either go up or down from there.
Okay.
Because if somebody starts off at 0, you don't start off treating somebody like a piece of shit.
No, but
is the way I see it.
I don't start off treating people like a piece of shit, but I always assume that for the most people, it's been my experience that most people are not, I'm going to say out to get you, but they are trying to get the longer stick, I guess you could say, or the bigger piece of the pie or whatever, however you want to phrase that. And there's been a couple of times where I start off and I'm just like, I'm getting a bad vibe about this person. I don't know what it is. You know, something about their energy, whatever it is. And then everybody's like, no, they're great. I don't know what your problem is. You should be their friend. And then like down the line, something happens and I'm like, oh yeah, remember how I thought that person was a piece of crap? Now I realize they are. So I don't know. It's just like, I should just always follow my first instinct, unfortunately.
Yeah. That usually follow your gut and follow what your animals say.
Yeah.
You know, but going back to this, it's like, you know, using that as a way to start conversations with 10 to 12-year-old girls. Like, when I'm out in public, I don't fucking talk to anyone, let alone talk to kids. Like, I just, why do you need to converse and bond with them? There's no need for that at all. Like, if and I'm gonna use the word he, because fuck him. He's at 0. If he came up to my fucking daughter, I would kick him in his fucking balls. Like, if he was started talking to my daughter about fucking products, I'd be fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. If any of my other transgendered friends, the ones I know, if they started talking, I'd be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Because they're probably doing it to make jokes and just fuck with her because she's funny. But it's like, that's not something you use to converse with underage, people.
That's not the icebreaker that you use on a 10-year-old.
Correct. And the other thing is he's posted pictures of himself presenting as a man or presenting incredibly masculine.
Right.
In a ladies' room, taking a selfie in a mirror with young girls behind him.
What a fucking weirdo.
Exactly. So that goes back to, the whole thing with waxing. If you're not going to, you've already said you're not going to wax his balls. I'm not going to wax his balls. Anyone I know who's an esthetician, I think is the correct pronunciation. None of them would wax his balls. And I know some that wax balls.
Why wouldn't he just go in and just be like, "Hey guys, I have a penis. I'm looking for a wax job."
What I would like to know is how many places did he call that said yes, they would? I think he's just calling up places to get them to say no. So he's got a list. He's calling them.
Well, what's his?
I'm a transgender. I'm a male to female transgender.
But he's not male to female. I mean, okay, yes, he's male to female transvestite. But if you said he's pre-op,
I've seen shitty drag queens that look more feminine than him.
No shit.
For reals.
Like, yeah, that is not a woman.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm all for everybody living their best life and whatever, but that is not a woman.
Yeah.
That is somebody who's trying to manipulate the system to their advantage.
And manipulate underage people by having a topless pool party that their parents and caregivers are not permitted to go to. That, like, if my kids came out, even if they're at that age, and I really don't think 10 to 12-year-olds, you really know what the fuck you are. I guess you might have an idea, but solidly, I don't think you really know. But if my daughter said, I think I'm gay and I want to go to this thing where it's going to be an inclusive thing. Okay. If as soon as it says parents and caregivers are not permitted, that's a hell no, you're not fucking going.
That's like a big red flag.
Yeah.
And it's not like it's a specifically, it's not like it's a specific event for people who are like between the ages of 10 and 17 or like whatever. Because like that'd be something too. If it was like put on by a summer camp or something, that'd be a different story.
Or a known organization.
Whatever. Yeah.
Something with some substance aside from just trying to make an example of salons.
So in most public pools, people who are under a certain age can't be there without a guardian. Usually the age is like, if it's like a community pool, it's like 13. If it's a public pool, it's usually
correct,
like 17 or something.
But essentially what she's saying is, I will be the guardian for the day.
And what credentials does this person have?
Probably none. Especially if he is asking young girls for menstrual products.
When I worked at a dance studio with children who were 17 and under, I had to take a background check and do a fingerprint thing just to make sure I wasn't like a crazy person. I mean, I am, but
to coach youth football. Now, all right, there were some times where it was just me and a player. Like if we had to run to the equipment room to get something, there could be where I'd be alone with one of my players. But I had to get a background check. I had to get fingerprinted. I had to fill out all kinds of paperwork.
Yeah.
And all this stuff. And I'm fine with that. 100% fine with that. But
yeah.
I had a parent who I was actually kicking their kid off the team. I can't remember what precipitated me kicking the kid off the team. I think the father was he was drunk and just being obnoxious on the thing. This was like in the very beginning of the season.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we were kicking the father out, but like I'm trying to do it because of my background and what I did for a living. And this guy in front of all the other parents, like on the parent side of the field, starts accusing me of being a fucking child molester, that I'm trying to touch his kid, and like loudly accusing me of this. And I'm like, I was ready to fucking kill this guy. I mean, I kept my shit together. I didn't lose it, but you know, anyone who knows me knows that's the furthest thing from the fucking truth. And like, no, I don't like being alone with people that can, you know, simple solution. Parents just don't let the minors go. No issue. Exactly. Stan is more feminine than him. Stan's very feminine. I don't talk to 30-year-olds. I don't blame you, Mike. I fucking downloaded the app to watch the lovely people.
Downloaded?
I don't know. I'm like reading in reverse. I remember when my mom told me that gays stole too. How weird is a 10-year-old? Hi, Mike. Thanks for dinner. Where is drunk booty? I don't know what that means. Matt Travis is watching. What's up, Matt? Give my love to your parents. Matt used to be my next door neighbor many moons ago.
I would like to say something that my mom says, simple solution, parents just don't let their minors go. But for kids who are struggling with identity, they need fellowship.
They do, but I don't think that's the place to get it.
I agree. I agree.
I'm sure there are other places. You know, like I said, if one of my kids came to me and said, I think I'm gay, this is what I am. Yeah, I would seek out established organizations to help. You know, I wouldn't trust the fucking half-assed drag queen with a tampon fetish.
Where does he put him in his butt?
I don't know.
You should ask him. Can we message him?
Did you watch the South Park episode?
No, but I know that
put tampons in their butts.
No, but I know for a while kids were dipping tampons in alcohol and putting in their butts to get drunk. Don't do that, guys.
Yeah, I've heard more of butt chugging. You know what butt chugging is? Basically, it's giving yourself an alcohol enema.
Do they use a beer bong?
Yeah, something like that.
That's fucking gross.
Here's my thing, though. You're still gonna smell of alcohol if it's in your system. If it's in your
it's in your blood. It's gonna come out like through your pores.
It's gonna come out through your pores. It's gonna come out through your breath.
Yeah.
Where's the largest exchange between air and blood? In your lungs.
Yeah.
You know. But you can get fucked up fast like that, though.
I don't want to stick alcohol in my butt.
Neither do I. But butt chugging is a thing, apparently.
Do they? I'm wondering if they use like a beer bong, or do they just like lube up the bottle and then just like put a straw on the side, like when you have to like chug a beer.
That'll make it. I mean, it'll make it taste like Coors.
Today, Mike and I were talking about how Michelob Ultra is the least beer tasting beer ever.
What is Michelob Ultra?
Yeah,
because it's like the lightest fucking beer you can get.
It's only 60 calories per serving.
No shit, because it's mostly water.
No shit.
Mike says he only butt chugs beer bong. Nope, not in your lungs.
What?
I don't know.
Beer rags don't work. Trust me. Is that what a beer?
Well, yeah, I don't think you'd soak a tampon in beer. I think you would go for something a little harder. That's got to burn, though. Think about that, though.
I mean, it
burn?
Depends on the alcohol.
Yeah, true. Dip it in some fucking 190 proof shine. Yeah, that'll tickle a little bit. That'll tickle your innards.
Get some Everclear down there.
You chug a beer with a straw?
No, like when people, so people take a plastic straw and they put it in the beer bottle and then they bend the straw so they can have an airflow. So when you go to chug a beer, it's not going glug, glug, glug. It's just the air exchange.
Fucking shotgun them like everybody else.
What is that?
That's when you take the can, you take a knife, you pop a hole in the bottom of the can, you put your mouth on it, you open it. And
okay, same idea.
Out.
Why do you open the top? So the air goes out, so it's not going glug, glug, glug.
Yeah,
exactly. That's the same idea. Your friend doesn't understand chugging with a straw.
Water physics. He doesn't understand water. Come on, man. Who was it? Is that Mike or Stan? Stan. Come on, man. We gotta train you how to be an alcoholic. Tequila sucks. Mike, I am fucking right there with you. I had a bad experience with tequila once and I can't drink it at all.
Did it make you go 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, 4?
Not quite. I drank an entire handle of Sauza tequila right out of the bottle.
That being said, I'm going to drink my margarita
Yeah, you go for that.
once I open it.
That's not a real margarita, so it doesn't matter.
It's a sunny margarita.
Yeah, it's a malt beverage. It's got no tequila in it.
I know.
But you want me to do that?
No.
I don't care about my
strong,
nails.
independent woman.
No, I don't want you to break a nail though.
Okay, thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I drank a whole handle of Sauza tequila, and this is at my parents' house way back in the day. My bedroom was on the second floor and had double hung windows, and then right out my window there was a small little roof, and then that was maybe 2 feet fucking deep, and then there was a patio. I puked right out my bedroom window. It was all in the gutter. I just left it there.
Sauza is not a bad tequila. I'm sure once you drink all of it, it's.
But it was. I mean, I drank it straight up out of the bottle. No salt, no lemon, no nothing. Just. Whoa. It was a bad night. I was fucking wrecked. And now just the taste of just like the smell of tequila just. Ugh.
I like tequila, but I have learned to refine my taste on it.
Okay.
I used to drink shit tequila.
I did have what I did like was Cuervo came out with Black Medallion. I don't even know if it still exists, but it was essentially aged tequila that they aged in bourbon barrels. So it had a very bourbon flavor, had a whiskey flavor, smoky deliciousness.
I like
Patron.
No, I actually do like Patron. I'm not like a snooty Patron drinker. But
people that are snooty Patron drinkers drink Patron because they're told that it's good, not that it's actually good.
No, this is my experience. My experience is I actually like tequila. I like margaritas, like the flavor. I prefer Reposado tequila. That's just me, whatever. After a night of too many Jose Cuervo shots.
That means aged.
Oh, Reposado?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, what was I going to say? So after a night of too many Cuervo shots, then I decided I'm never drinking cheap tequila again. Okay. And then I didn't drink tequila for a very long time. And then a couple years ago, somebody was like, oh, let's take some tequila shots. And she gave me Patron. And I was like, I'm going to have a fucking hangover. And guess what? I did not. So.
Maddie Shady Collins.
Hello.
Coming in from the land down under. Maddie, I don't know if you saw the thing I posted you in, but apparently there was a kangaroo on the loose on Long Island. I was wondering if you came into town. Stan says he stopped drinking tequila almost 23 years ago. Yeah, I can't drink it anymore. No bueno. If that's what people like, go for it. I think the last time not the last because I've had it, but on New Year's Eve, many moons ago, I was bouncing at a bar, and like right at midnight, these girls that were regulars, they decided they were going to buy me a shot. And I wouldn't drink when I was working. And it's New Year's Eve. I'll have a shot with them, whatever. They didn't tell me what it was, and they gave me a fucking shot of Cuervo.
Oh.
And as fast as it went down, it came right the fuck back up.
People who drink their tequila straight, like not chilled, nothing, are fucking beasts.
I know somebody that drinks it like that.
Who?
A friend of mine.
Oh.
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Most liquor makes me wheeze. Okay. Dennis Newman, what's up? I'm loving the new show, bro. Loving it. Loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. I could tell you what that sounds like, but
does it sound like gagging?
Yeah. Hurts my lungs. I think I'm doing it wrong. Possibly. Don't inhale it. Just drink it. See, I'll drink whiskey, like whiskey, bourbon. Love it. It's like mother's milk. That, and even though it's cheap shit, I love Captain Morgan's.
I like Captain Morgan to make mixed drinks, but I prefer Sailor Jerry.
Okay.
As my
any spiced rum is good.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Appleton. For spiced rum, I think it's a little too spicy, a little too strong, a little too cheap tasting for me.
I'm cheap as fuck. I mix it with fucking Diet Coke, so I don't care how cheap it tastes. It's fucking going cheap no matter what.
But my signature pirate pussy drink was intended to be made with Captain.
Are you still bartending over at the theater?
Yes. Do
they have the ingredients to make pirate pussy?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to come one day. I just want to walk in there and say loudly, "Give me some pirate pussy."
Arr! And I'll be like, coming right up.
I'm like, that's what she said.
There's been a couple of times where people are like, surprise me, make me your favorite drink, blah, 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 blah.
And you give
I'm
them
like,
pirate pussy.
yes.
Nice.
But I usually don't tell them the name unless they ask, especially if it's like a classier crowd.
Yeah.
And they're just like, what is this called? And I'm like, pirate pussy. And they're like, what? I'm like, pirate pussy. I'm like, what was that? Pirate pussy, please.
Whiskey, scotch, I own. I'm right there with you, man. I love me to brown. I used to
Take it to
drink
Brown Town.
I used to drink vodka. And when I say I used to drink vodka, I used to drink cheap vodka mixed with Kool-Aid.
Did your throw up come out red a lot?
Yeah. Yeah, it did.
Isn't that what they call like hunch punch or something?
I don't know. But now I mean I don't drink vodka anymore just because I don't really care for it, and I don't really care for things that you mix with it.
Why did Mike say he came now?
I don't know.
Oh, probably because I was making a gagging noise.
Oh, possibly.
Because I think Maddie said raw, which is the
no,
gag
it's
noise.
Roger.
Oh,
Come on, he's not speaking Spanish. He's Australian.
oh, that's right. That's a hard J, not
Yes,
a ha ha.
yeah, it's not a ha-ha, Jay. I want to ja with my friends, but I can't. I don't speak Spanish. He's saying Roger.
Are you going to change your name to ROJA?
I think I might.
But I might call you Roja.
Just fucking snorted. Oh.
Please ignore Mike. He's drunk.
Fuck no. We're not ignoring him. We love him. We love Mike. Especially because he's open.
Open in the butt.
Maybe. Yeah, so I love how this conversation went. We were talking about this fucking shady ass tranny thing, and now we're talking about booze. I have vodka infused with Jolly Ranchers. Funny story about those are good. Somebody gave me a bottle of Everclear years ago, and I wanted to do that. I'm gonna drop some Jolly Ranchers in there. Dude, I still have the bottle. The Jolly Rancher is still in there, and all it did was turn white.
The Jolly Rancher?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
it's 190 proof Everclear.
Have you ever let gummy things sit?
Yes.
Those are so yummy. They're yummy gummies.
I'm going to show you something. I'm done talking about that guy.
Do you know that Jessica Stern was in an episode of Orange is the New Black?
I did not know that.
I went to go look for it last night, and she was in it for like such a tiny little split second that I actually didn't see it.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah.
She's cool. I like her.
She put a screen cap of it, and it was literally like one of these, like the characters passing, and it's like you see the back of her head for like one not even one whole second, because I went to that time mark where she said it was, and then I didn't even see it, unfortunately.
Yes. I want to do.
Yes.
It's a 5-pound gummy bear.
Yes, B. Yes.
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 Yes. So how would Jessica says it? Yes.
Yes. Shout out to everybody who started saying yes, ironically, now can't stop. Yes, B.
Yes. I don't think I've ever said that. Yep. Matt, the grape ones taste like window cleaner. The other ones are really good. Yeah, I could definitely see that.
Got molested with Everclear.
See, now what I like doing, Maddie, I'll take vodka and a watermelon and I'll make a melon bomb out of it, where I cut a little hole in the watermelon about that big. I'll fuck it, and then I'll put a bottle of put the neck of a bottle of vodka and let it sit up, so bottle's upside down, and let the vodka infuse that watermelon. You just cut the very top of it off and you spoon it out. It's so good.
How long do you have to let it sit?
I'll usually let it sit like overnight.
Okay.
In the fridge, let it get cold. It's refreshing. It's delicious. But like I drink whiskey. My usual go-to is a Jack and Coke or Jack and Diet. There's a town in Australia called Yass. We got to send. I got to get a picture of a sign, and have that sent to Jessica Stern. So I'll drink Jack and Coke, or bourbon and Coke, Jim Beam, doesn't matter. I prefer Jack Daniels and Coke, but I'll drink fucking anything.
If there's a lady who lives in Yass and she's a bitch, you could say Yass, bitch.
Nice. Well, she is the Yass bitch.
She is the Yass bitch.
But I'm not. My favorite drinking buddy, Carol Ann. We're talking about alcohol, baby.
Oh,
I
I
love
don't see her.
She just popped on. Did you say I'll fuck it, then fill it with vodka? I cannot confirm nor deny that I said that or did not say that.
Yeah, you said that so quickly in passing. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I just dropped it in there.
My fake ass margarita is from fucking Quebec.
What the fuck do those Canadians know about margaritas?
Seriously.
Apparently nothing. But I'm not like they're in the summer. I am not ashamed to order a pina colada at a beach bar.
If you're like a pina colada.
Are we playing a game of watermelon or wife? Yeah, they're both refrigerated. That was horrible. I have the perfect photo to send you, dude. Send it on over. Yes.
Send it
Caroline.
over. Send
I wish I was.
it
I
over,
wish I could come hang out
Hattie.
with you. I'm going to be up there this weekend, Caroline. I'm just not going to have time. I'm literally. I'm driving up, getting there Thursday. I'm leaving tomorrow. Getting there Thursday morning. Eat an egg sandwich. Go to sleep. Get up. Drive to the city. Do a show at Broadway. Go home. Go to sleep. Get in the car and drive back to Florida.
If any of my like 3 friends from New York are listening, you guys should go see this dude.
It's going to be a great show. Thursday night, 8 p.m. show.
There you go. Is there a cover? Do you know?
It is $20, which is a good price for a comedy show in Manhattan.
How many?
Incorrect,
comics?
Caroline. I don't suck. Well, I do suck. I also lick, and you know that. Anyway, what?
How many comics are on the show that you're on?
There's a few. It's a pro showcase.
Okay.
So
there you go. So
yeah.
$20 is not a bad price.
Bring bagels home with you and a pie. Definitely going to bring bagels. Probably not going to get a chance to have pizza. I'm probably not going to eat. I'll private message it now to you, Roger. Can't send pics on live. Yeah. Send it on. Send a DM and I'll check her outer. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to have the time to have pizza this go around because I'm pretty much going to wake up, jump in the car, drive to the city, do the show.
Can't you just like have pizza delivered to like wherever you are?
I could, but it's not going to time out. Not going to time out right. When you can, Mike, see you live in Tampa. When can Mike see me live in Tampa? The next show I have booked is actually the next time you could see me live. If you guys want to come out and see some fun shit, August 11th at Del Mar in St. Pete. We're doing a roast battle. I'm hosting, so you could see me live then. I'm going to do a little bit of material and host.
When was that again? Sorry.
Roast battle. That is August 11th.
I got to make a note of that.
Yeah, I'll talk about who's on that one in a little bit.
Roast battle.
Roast battle.
Oh, that's a Sunday.
Yes. Yeah, we're taking over not taking over. We're just doing it the one night. We're gonna infiltrate the Dirty at 9:30 show that the Dick and James do, and
so it's at 9:30.
Yep.
Is there still going to be an open mic freehand?
There will be, and they'll probably do some improv and kill the crowd again. They got to stop that. Nobody likes improv unless they go to an improv show.
Oh, is that what that was? I thought that was George just like improving.
No, they
captions for funny pictures or whatever.
No, well, they were trying to do some improv. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you're in the New York area, Carol Ann is doing a fundraiser for the Lymphoma Society on September 15th, Sunday. I don't know where the fuck it is, but stay tuned. I'm going to post up. I'm going to be up there in town for that. I'm not going to be performing comedy, but I'm going to be doing something fun. So you will see me if you go, but check that out. That is not Tampa. God damn it, Mike. The next time I'm performing in Tampa, I don't know because I've pretty much pissed everybody off so they don't book me. September 15th, Massapequa. That's almost Suffolk County. I'm surprised you're driving that far in, Carolyn.
A massive pecker?
Massapequa.
You've got weird names in New York.
Oh, you have no idea. Did I ever do the name pronunciation with you?
Of cities in Florida or cities in New York?
In New York.
Oh yeah, you did a couple of them,
Yeah.
but yeah, there's a couple of weird ones in Florida too.
Patchogue, Hopog, Nissaquag. Thank you, Rush. Can't wait. I can't wait either. It's gonna be a good time. Oh dear Lord, that is fucking awesome. This is as the Aussies say. This is a sign, an advertisement sign for Macca's.
From McDee's.
Macca's.
Yes.
Yes.
McYes.
Yes.
Oh, hello, Guillermo Ruiz and Sherry King. How are you guys today?
What's up?
They joined my watch party.
Nice. What's up, party people? Party on, party people.
Guillermo makes sushi.
Legitimate sign for McDonald's. Yes, in New South Wales. Is that NSW? So is that what NSW means? I'm just guessing.
Not safe for work.
Yes, New York.
Oh, sorry.
Got to get out of the ghetto. Yeah. Just remember, you can take the girl out of the ghetto, but you can't take the ghetto out of the girl.
True story, morning glory. Hey, Sam, how are you? Oh, we gotta keep it clean. My boss from Acropolis is here.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding. We can say dirty stuff. Hey, Sam.
Acropolis. That's a Greek place, isn't it?
It is a Greek place.
You know, Greek. They make good food.
They do make good food. And
You
they
thought I
have
was going to make a butt stuff joke, didn't you?
I didn't know what you were going to do.
Butt stuff equals stuff butt.
He has the best Greek restaurant in Tampa, and I dance at it
Nice.
every Friday and Saturday night.
Is he affiliated with the other Acropolis restaurants?
Yes, he's the owner of them, actually.
Oh, he owns all of them?
Yes.
I like your establishment in Brandon, Riverview, whatever you want to call it, in Winthrop. There's one near my house I go to. It's delicious. I actually do like the food there. It's I'm not even bullshitting you, man. I actually do like the food.
Good. Well, good.
That's only because it's closer than going to Biblos, and if I want a little Middle Eastern flavor or Mediterranean flavor, not Middle Eastern. If I want Mediterranean flavor, that's where I'm going.
Yeah.
It's good stuff, and the service is good there.
Yes,
So
that is. I have no complaints. I have sometimes I have things to say about the places I work at, but I don't have anything bad to say about Acropolis. Not even a little bit.
nice, and that's not even because you're listening.
Yeah.
She legitimately talks nice about it all the time,
Yeah.
which is a rarity. Yay, Acropolis. Yeah. Hey, Sam, we're talking about my ass.
Oh.
Oh, I get it. It's not yes, it's MYASS. My ass.
Oh.
I get it. It's funny. I get it.
See, I didn't get that. I thought it was Mickey ass.
All right, so NSW is New South Wales. Okay, I'm learning this shit. I'm getting there, man. I'm getting there. I want to get down there. Like seriously, I want to go to Australia just because I think that accent on the chicks down there is fucking hot, and I just want to hear them say it. I want to hear the hot chicks down there say Roger. Hopefully not that deep. And Yahoo Serious is my favorite Australian actor of all time.
What's the
my ass is open 24 hours.
Do you guys have a lot of trans people in Australia, Maddie? I'm asking Maddie.
I was going to say I don't know.
I was just wondering, like, if there's like a high gay population, if it's like one of those countries that like really doesn't like gay people.
Well, they live on an island that's kind of isolated. So I mean, you lock enough rats in a cage, it's bound to happen. And it used to be a penal colony, so
okay, whatever.
Just saying. We have Mardi Gras. Nice. I'm trying to think of how you would say Mardi Gras. trying to picture it in my head.
Have you seen those memes that are like, if you say beer can with a Jamaican accent and you said like bacon in Australian or whatever those shits
The
are?
best is if you say Michael Caine with a British accent. Say Michael Caine the way he would say Michael Caine. My cocaine. I say it, my cocaine. My cocaine. Mardi Gras. It's fucking. Oh, see, we don't do Mardi Gras here in Tampa.
We have Gasparilla.
We have Gasparilla, which is the pirate festival. Arr! Nicole whips up some pirate pussy.
I do.
Do you whip it up by the pitcher? So can somebody get like a whole lot of pirate pussy all at once?
I haven't tried, but I could.
What kind of glass do you serve pirate pussy in?
In a short glass, like a shot glass.
Okay.
Because it's a shot.
I would serve it in a champagne flute.
Why?
Because you want that pirate pussy to be tight.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Thank you.
I'm going to do it from now on.
Thank you. There you go. You're welcome. And now you're getting a bigger serving.
It's still going to be half the glass.
Yeah, whatever. But still, you got to keep that pirate pussy tight.
Hey, Scott's watching. Hey, Scott.
Nice. Joe Tricarico's watching. What's up? Oh, got it, dude. High five yourself. Pirate Festival. Yes, dude. It's actually a good time. I was there once. I haven't been in a few years. But it's crazy. They get the big parade, and you still see chicks flashing the titties. And
I actually have never been to Gasparilla.
Really?
Yeah, I've lived here for 3.5 years, and I've never been, but I always end up working the after parties.
I've
or
only
doing
been there
associated with
once as a spectator for the parade, and we paid for tickets, so we were actually sitting on the water side of Bayshore Boulevard. To give you an idea on where this is, Maddie, here in Tampa Bay, right along the bay, there's a road called Bayshore Boulevard. It's right on the bay. It's actually I think it's in the world, the longest unbroken sidewalk in the world.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah. And I forget how many miles it is, and they got a nice balustrade railing. It's very, very pretty. But that's the parade route is right up Bayshore. So on the water side, they put bleachers up, and you can pay. And it was cheap. It was like $10 or whatever to sit on that side. Now the downside is most of the porta potties and vending and everything's on the other side. So you got to keep crossing the parade to get to something, which that was a downside. But you had boats coming up with strippers that were coming up with pretty much nothing on, handing out flyers. So that was kind of nice. And they come and hand out flyers until they got chased off by the cops.
You know, I take way too many pictures of my cat.
What does a pirate say on his 80th birthday?
What?
Arr, matey. Arr, matey. I get it. So a pirate walks into a bar with a parrot. No, I'm sorry. He walks into a bar with a steering wheel hanging out of the front of his pants. And the bartender says, hey, you got a steering wheel hanging out of the front of my pants. And he says, arr, and it's driving me nuts. What's a pirate's favorite letter?
The sea.
The pirate's first love be the sea. Clean pirate jokes. You hear about the new pirate movie that's coming out?
What new pirate movie?
There's a new pirate movie coming out. It's
Is
rated R.
Oh, they're going to tell me it was pirated.
Ah. Oh, it's funny.
I took a video of my cat eating a mouse. And then I took pictures of the mouse the next day.
Did you keep the bones?
They're deteriorating right now.
Oh, you're so weird.
They're just chilling. they acquired.
Where the fuck are they going?
They're just chilling. I mean, they were stolen by some ants first. And then
Did you get them back?
Yeah.
I almost accidentally killed a lizard yesterday. A little baby one. I
think
saved it though.
It's my doom that I accidentally step on animals with my feet. Like it's happened like at least 3 times.
Which is weird because you got like the smallest fucking feet ever.
Yeah, apparently they're really good at finding animals.
Okay.
So, which something so gross happened to me the other day. Speaking of stepping on animals, I've already told you about the time that I stepped on a bird before by accident. I stepped on a bird by accident. I was in Ybor and he was just like sitting on the floor and it was one of those little finches and I wasn't paying attention and I stepped on him. They
usually fucking fly away from people.
Well, he sounded like a squeak toy, like a little dog toy. And I thought I had stepped on something and I looked down and that's what it was. So that was a while ago. I cried. He died. I gave him. Sad. Yeah, it was sad, but it was a total accident and I freaked out. But then, so a couple weeks ago, I was out back in my back patio trying to get my cat back inside and I stepped on a lizard, crushed it with my bare feet. It was gross.
I had a lizard in my house yesterday. It was a little tiny one.
Well, those are fine. I would probably.
Raj went to bed, was going to bed, and it was in his bedroom, like right up on the crown molding.
He didn't get it out?
He screams.
I on you. Like, come on,
dude. It's a fucking little, I mean, it's not even a big lizard. It's a fucking little tiny one.
Don't take it like a paper cup or something and just move it.
Oh, I mean, I just grabbed, as I was walking through the kitchen, I just grabbed the fucking, clear plastic cup. And I grabbed the paper plate because it was like all the way up. So I had to stand on a chair to do it.
Yeah.
So I had to reach up and like, flicked it right into the thing. I handed it to him. I'm like, take it outside.
Yeah.
Don't hurt them because they eat stuff.
So I did actually, my third animal that I stepped on in the recent past was a cockroach in my shower. I'm blind as a bat, by the way. So I take off my glasses to take a shower and I step on something in the shower and it goes crunch, squish. And I look down and Mike was asleep and I couldn't do anything about it. I was just like, like I couldn't scream. I didn't know what to do. I just got out of the shower and cleaned it up and took a really good shower and cleaned my feet.
Maddie's got 2 more pirate jokes.
Tell me.
Okay, so what's a pirate's worst nightmare?
What?
A sunken chest and no booty. I agree.
That's my favorite one.
How did the pirate become a boxing champion so fast?
Tell me.
Nobody wanted to take his right hook.
That's funny to me.
Dad found a live spider in the Publix grapes we bought. That's gross. I'm kind of not proud of this, but I'm going to say it anyway. So when I'm talking about being in the shower, I was in the shower and a palmetto bug was in my shower.
Nasty.
For those who don't know what palmetto bugs are, they are fucking cockroaches that are like this fucking big. They're huge.
That's basically what I stepped on. I say cockroach. I use that term interchangeably, but yeah.
Most people do. But it was in my shower and I didn't want to step on it with bare feet. So I peed on it.
I mean, that probably didn't do anything to it.
No, but then I grabbed the bleach spray and
fucking
shot him, and he went belly up. And then I kind of kicked him to the corner, finished my shower, picked him up with a.
I wouldn't be able to finish my shower because I've heard that even their dead body carry eggs.
I finished my shower, got some toilet paper, picked him up by the leg, threw him in the toilet, and flushed it.
Yesterday there was a cockroach in my shower, and I was sitting on the toilet, and I saw it. and I didn't even finish my business. I just clenched up and then got a shoe and smacked it.
See, now if it startled you, it would have just scared the shit out of you and you'd have had no problem.
No, it didn't. I was just like doing my business and I saw it moving around and I was just like, uh-oh. And I just had to like close up shop right away.
Dynasty says, fuck those, hate palmetto bugs. Damn right. What has 12 arms, 12 legs, and 12 eyes?
What?
12 pirates. Arr. My mom hasn't eaten at McDonald's for over 40 years because she had a spider in her Big Mac. That's fucking gross. I stopped eating at McDonald's because it's horrible food. Like, I don't even like McDonald's. And
I don't remember the last time I ate McDonald's, but I can tell you that I probably had a filet of fish sandwich.
Okay. I think the last time I had McDonald's was last month when I was driving to New York. My for some reason, my kids like to stop at this one McDonald's up in northern Florida in Stark or Starkey, whatever the fuck you want to call it. They like to stop and pee there. So I like feel bad about going to a restaurant and peeing and not buying something.
That's fair.
So we just bought 2 fucking dollar menu sandwiches.
There's been a couple of times where I don't feel bad doing that. If it's like a big chain like McDonald's, I don't feel bad about doing it.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
like,
also fat.
it's like, well, yeah. Well, I mean, I guess. Yeah. But I'm like, if you're charging me $1 for something that I know cost you like 5 cents to make, I don't feel bad about using 5 cents worth of toilet paper.
Maddie's killing it with these dad pirate jokes. What did the pirate with cardiovascular disease yell on his deathbed? Arr, me hearty. Stan is a bitch. I'll agree with that statement. The last time I saw a roach in the shower, I woke her up to get it out. Are you serious? My kids, I swear to God, I was going to fucking kill my kids on Burger King and Wendy's are much better. Absolutely. Not only that, but I don't know if if they got it up in New York, but right now down here, Whoppers, grilled chicken sandwich and crispy chicken sandwiches at Burger King, 2 for $6.
What?
Yep. Add cheese though. You got to add cheese.
Oh,
especially to the Whopper. But I like the grilled chicken. Has been good.
Wait, a Whopper doesn't come with cheese?
No.
I don't know.
That's the only thing that's wrong with a Whopper is it does not come with cheese on it.
I like Burger King for a lot of reasons. One of them is you can, their phrase "have it your way" is very true. Because I remember one day I just really wanted to try some new burger that they had, but I'm like, please put a veggie patty on it. And they're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I know it has bacon, but please put a veggie patty on it. And they're like, but it has bacon. And it's made with eggs. And I'm like, I know, put a fucking veggie burger.
Do what you fucking told, all right? You want $15 an hour, just do what you fucking told.
So then they did it.
What I was going to say, talking about the bugs. One more, I was going to kill my fucking daughter. She's so cute. I was going to kill her though. It was a night. If I have to be up early, I won't fall asleep. Just my brain just won't. If I know if I have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to do something, I just have a hard time falling asleep.
Mine too. It's my mental anxiety. It's like telling me that I have to go to sleep and get up early. So then I just don't go to sleep.
Exactly. So it was one of those nights I had just fallen asleep. It was like, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I got to be up at 5. And all of a sudden, like my wife comes into bed. She usually falls asleep on the couch and then comes into bed. I hear her come in and I'm kind of like half asleep, and all of a sudden she fucking screams so fucking loud you thought she was being murdered because there was a big, giant black spider in the bed.
Your wife does or your daughter does?
My wife.
Okay.
It was not a real spider. It was a fake spider. Kiara put it on the bed to fuck with Renee. And she woke me up to kill it. And I'm like, I'm like in a daze. I kind of like move over to it. I see it. And I'm like, I like poke at it with my finger and it's plastic. I'm like, I pick it up and I throw it at her and I just roll back over. And she got a little angry and shit.
I have a very realistic looking fake cockroach that I plant around the house and I scare myself with it.
That's fucking funny.
Like I'll like put it in a bag. I'll put it in like my jewelry box and I won't see it for years. And then I'll freak out and I'll be like, oh, fuck myself.
All right. Dynasty, have you tried the tacos from Burger King? I'm like, I almost want to. What do pirates and pimps have in common? They both say yo ho and walk with a limp. Oh yeah.
Wait, I'm missing all those pirate jokes.
You gotta scroll up.
Yeah, someone put Maddie in the corner.
They now have tacos at Burger King, and they just, from what I heard, are not good. But I'll fucking try them because I'm fat. We have Burger King here. It's called Hungry Jack's. Is it the same company? Like they just, that's what they call it. I guess they don't want to use. Maybe they don't want to use Burger King in Australia because it would be an offense to the crown, I guess. I don't know if I
did they call it a Royale with cheese?
Royale with cheese. Why don't they call it a quarter pounder? Because they're on the fucking metric system. Oh shit. Hold that thought. Nicole, fill time.
So a couple months ago in January, medical marijuana became legal in Florida, and actually became legal across the U.S. And now Burger King is making tacos, and like all these places are going crazy, putting the wrong thing on the menu, and yeah, it's just I feel like everybody's a stoner these days, which now we got all this ridiculous. You get all the ridiculous foods and stuff, like Burger King making tacos and Sour Patch Kids making cereal. And has anybody ever heard of that Sour Patch Kids cereal? Have you? How do you guys feel about that? Okay, so the joke that I was trying to find was Taco Bell be selling fries, Burger King putting burger patties on tacos, KFC putting Cheetos on chicken sandwiches, Sour Patch Kids got a cereal. They done legalized weed and got all the high motherfuckers in charge of the menus.
That was like back in the day when the number one rapper was white, the number one golfer was black, and Germany was giving us lectures about going to war. Everything's backwards. Horrible.
Listen, the best rapper is still white.
Is it Eminem?
Yes.
Fucking whatever.
You don't like Eminem?
Not a huge fan.
I'm a fucking master of the song Rap God.
I have never had Jack in the Box.
Okay, so how do you feel about Sour Patch Kids cereal? Have you heard of it? Have you seen it? Would you be willing to try it?
Just hearing about it, I could feel my blood sugar going up.
It's real. You have to order it on Amazon, though. You can't buy it in stores yet.
Who makes it?
Post.
Oh, God.
It's real. It's real.
Why?
Because they have all the motherfuckers, the high motherfuckers in charge of the menus now.
I have no idea, but why it's the same food minus the tacos. Yeah, the tacos at Burger King is like a limited time thing. They like just came out. I'm going to try it, even though I'm getting a lot of people telling me not to try it because I just don't fucking listen.
Do you? Oh, so on Waters and Del Mabry, there's a 24-hour Burger King. I'll totally try it on the way home.
Nice.
I'll be the victim.
Dude, I tried Lucky Charms for the first time ever last week, and I love that shit. Gonna get high to send me marshmallows without the crunchy shit.
They have those.
They have those. A, you can buy them on Amazon. Two, you may be able to find it in your supermarkets there. But the company that makes marshmallows, Jet Puffed, they also make dried cereal marshmallows for hot chocolate. Tastes the same.
Oh, so you can actually buy those at 7-Eleven or Wawa.
What?
The marshmallows, the little hard marshmallows.
No shit.
But they sell them in like a can that looks like a Parmesan cheese shaker.
Yeah.
But they're just the little marshmallows. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just the same thing. Those, I like that they get slightly slimy when they get wet. Is that weird?
They do.
Yeah.
Dude, I've jacked off in a box. Does that count? Probably, just not as salty.
Yes,
it was probably as good as a BK taco.
Dick in a box.
I've had Del Taco before. I know you guys have that on the West Coast over there, Dynasty. I've had Del Taco. I actually had Del Taco in St. Louis, Missouri.
I want to try Del Taco.
Because they have free shavacado?
I don't know what you just called me.
It was a vine. They had the sign said, we have fresh avocado, but the way they spaced out the letters, they said free shavacado. Somebody made a vine about it. It's an older lady.
I want to name my next dog.
10.5 ounce box was $13 at a specialty food store. Jesus.
I'm gonna. What did you call it? Shavacado?
Free shavacado.
I'm gonna name my next animal Shavacado.
Dynasty says, ew, Del Taco. I guess Del Taco. I had it once, and it was in 2001, and I was fucking wasted.
I have had Del Taco hot sauce.
Okay.
Because I don't even know where I got it, but it was a package.
I'm a fan of Taco Bell fire sauce.
Oh, I like their Diablo sauce.
But their fries are legit. See, getting French fries at a taco place.
Does anybody remember back in the day when, for a brief moment, Burger King had hot dogs?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that everybody was losing their shit over that too.
They bring them back every now and again. You know who has hot dogs all the time now?
Nathan's.
Well, Nathan's, but there are no Nathan's around here. Checkers.
Oh, I know. I've had them.
Checkers has hot dogs.
They have chili dogs. I have had them at 5:00 in the morning.
And
or
Sonic,
whatever.
of course, Sonic.
I've only eaten at Sonic once.
It's not bad.
I liked the fact that they roller skated my food out to me and
Classic.
gave me a mint.
You know what yes.
Yeah.
You know what the weirdest thing with that shit is? I just found out recently that Dairy Queen serves food.
Really? You didn't know that?
Yeah, I go
They
for
have-
the ice cream.
They have hot dogs, chili dogs. They have like random.
I get the
stuff.
same fucking thing every time I go to Dairy Queen. I don't even look at the menu. I don't even know what's on the menu.
I haven't been to a Dairy Queen since I was a wee one.
And I'm going to keep going and ordering the same fucking thing until they take it off the fucking menu. It's the hot fudge brownie sundae.
Sounds great. Can you turn it upside down?
No.
Oh, I don't know. I don't
No,
know.
that's their shake things. My kids get that shit.
I don't know why you would want to eat, something so hard that you can't turn it upside down.
I
mean,
don't know.
you can turn it
I
upside
don't-
down.
You know what's good? I don't know where they have. Fucking no, Stan. You take that shit back. Portillo's is disgusting.
What is a Portillo, other than the fact that it literally sounds like a porta potty?
It's a Chicago, like they're big in Chicago, but they opened up a couple here. I went there and I had a hot dog, which was okay. It's Chicago style, which, I mean, if you like that kind of shit. But I had a burger and it was burnt to a fucking crisp. And if I go to a place and you burn my burger, I will never come back. Culver's. You need to go to Culver's.
Maddie says, don't take last week's guest to a place that serves hot dogs. You'll walk out minus 3 years' pay.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yesterday was National Wing Day.
Did you see what Joey Chestnut was doing?
Yes, I not only saw
12
it,
hours of Hooters wings.
I saw it live on Instagram and I heard about it on the radio. But I don't follow him because we didn't interview him and therefore I care significantly less about him.
See, I follow him just because, it's Joey Chestnut. But,
I don't know anything about him. I don't know what his life is like.
Joey Jaws Chestnut.
Yeah, I know the name and I know he's famous for it, but
Yeah,
he wasn't here in the
competitive eater.
studio. He didn't call in. He didn't give us the time of day.
That's true. That's true. Big shout out to Mickey Sudo. She's absolutely sweet.
Yeah, she was
really
cool.
cool.
She was cool.
Portillo's is gross as fuck. Thank you, Dynasty. Appreciate that. Oh, by the way, if you have a Circle K nearby, they have dollar hot dogs right now.
Oh my God, Wawa just opened. Everybody needs a Wawa.
Yeah. It goes without saying.
Listen,
Gotta have a Wawa.
the only reason I like Wawa is because I've eaten at basically the same one 3 times and I can get like whatever I want on my burrito.
Yeah.
Although I thought it was kind of weird that it made me choose. Like you can't like build your own burrito from the ground up and like they don't charge you a la carte. You have to choose if you want like lettuce as a base or rice as a base. Like what if I want both?
I'm sure you can add it.
But like they have the little machine.
You talk to the person.
Oh.
You know what I found about Wawa? The Sizzly breakfast sandwiches, they'll make them all day long. You have to
I'm
ask.
sure.
You have to ask. They'll make them. One thing I like about Wawa, and you're a night dweller too. Once you hit, especially around here, once you hit like 3-4 o'clock in the morning, the only thing open is Taco Bell, unless you find it's Taco Bell, McDonald's, or Wawa. And Wawa is actually a healthier option. You can get a salad there if you want.
Yeah.
I won't, but you can if you wanted to, if you're into that kind of thing.
I made
Wawa, I heard
salad
about
today.
that shit. It's like 7-Eleven. No, it is not. 7-Eleven sucks. Wawa is the shit.
Wait. You said sucks. That's a really harsh word.
No, it does. Every time I go into fucking 7-Eleven, they're overpriced on just about everything. They're dirty. I do not like 7-Eleven.
You can walk the other way.
I will. I fucking will. I have no shame.
I believe that they're franchised, and I think it has a lot to do with the individual ownership. And on top of that, the 7-Elevens that are associated with gas stations, they are a little bit dirtier, but the 7-Elevens that are freestanding, those are usually bomb.
They're not as good as a Wawa. Now, here's a big difference, Dynasty, between Wawa and 7-Eleven. You go into 7-Eleven, they have those pizzas or the wings or food like that. Wawa, you can go up and you can have a freshly made sandwich, not like prepackaged sitting in a cooler. They have those, but they will make your fucking sandwich. Hot sandwiches, cold sandwiches, burritos, quesadillas, fucking paninis, salads. They have dessert items.
You know what would be better?
What?
A fucking 24-hour grocery store.
True.
I would love to have a 24-hour grocery store.
True.
And a 24-hour sushi place and a 24-hour thrift store. But that's just
24-hour Publix.
OMG. Yes, please. Please.
yeah.
Can we petition for have that? No, they care too much about their employees.
They do.
We need more companies that don't give a shit about their employees. I'm kidding.
I got a funny Publix story. I go into this. I go to Publix. I don't do shopping for a week. I don't like on Sunday make my list, go to the store and buy everything. I go to Publix every fucking day. Like it's part of my routine. I go to Publix and pick up what I'm making for dinner because I cook dinner every day. I go to Publix, so everybody there knows me because I'm there every fucking day, and they know when I'm out of town because they'll be like, oh, where were you? You know, I hadn't seen you in a couple days. But there's this one guy. He's an older guy. You know, he's retired. I think he's working just for something to do, really. But yesterday, I'm walking out of the store and he's walking in. We're out in the parking lot walking past each other, and I say, "Hey, how are you, sir?" He's like, "I'm still messed up."
No.
I'm like, "I love you." You know, says with a big smile on his face, "Man, I'm still messed up." I'm like, "This guy's fucking cool."
See, so my mom and Maddie and Dynasty are all saying that they have 24-hour grocery stores where they are. And I know for a fact that Mike said that Vegas, and you probably have some sort of 24-hour grocery in New York. Tampa's the only place that's, well, Florida.
In the city, they have 24-hour grocery stores. Out on Long Island, really not so much.
Are they real grocery stores or are they like convenience stores?
Glorified convenience stores.
Okay, no, I want a real 24-hour.
Safeway, I didn't know was 24-hour. We have some 24-hour grocery stores. All right, Dennis just answered that. He's on the island. Woolworth Supermarket. Nice.
Safeway doesn't exist anymore in Florida. It got bought out by a couple of different places.
I thought there was one. Maybe not.
There was one in St. Pete, and it got bought by Winn-Dixie.
Okay. I gotta say, like, Winn-Dixie's, you could tell why they're closing.
Winn-Dixie is getting better, though.
Really?
Yeah. Winn-Dixie is getting better. They used to be really gross to me, anyway, and I'm very picky about my grocery stores.
See, the two Winn-Dixies that are closest to my house used to be Sweet Bays.
Yeah, they became Sweet Bay. Okay, so maybe I'm not exactly sure how the line of buying went, because I know that there was a Sweet Bay by my parents' house in Fort Myers, and then it turned into a Safeway, and then there was a Safeway or Winn-Dixie.
Dennis, I thought King Cullen's all closed. I thought the King Cullen.
I don't know. I just feel like there needs to be more.
There should be, if you're willing to go there. Oh, 24-hour Walmarts, yeah.
Yeah, there's
Super
24-hour
Walmarts.
Walmart.
But it's fucking Walmart. Who wants to go there?
But even at that time, their like deli's not open, their bakery's not open. Like, yes, they have like the breads and stuff that are already on display, but like you can't ask for a fresh cut of meat at those places.
Yeah.
Or you don't, their deli's not open at those places at those times, I mean.
But that's the thing about Wawa. I mean, you know, doing comedy, or if I get stuck dealing with my day job, you know, overnight, 3-4 o'clock in the morning, there are very few places to go for food, but going and being able to have something that's fresher than a fucking cheeseburger, it's nice. Plus, they make it right in front of you, so you can see if they're dipping their balls in it.
What if I like it extra salt?
Then you ask them nicely, and they'll do it. I'm sure they will. But Wawa, I like Wawa. Oh, and their diet lemon and diet raspberry iced teas are really good.
Are they sugar-free or are they just artificial sweeteners?
Artificial sweeteners.
Doesn't it taste different to you?
Stop and Shop did buy them, though. Yeah, I heard that. Sweet Bay became yucky. Sweet Bay became yucky Winn-Dixie. Yeah. And what's weird, like, I'll go to Winn-Dixie for certain things, especially if they have certain meats on sale. But I've always found, like, especially ground beef, I'm either grinding it myself, but if I'm not grinding myself, I'm getting it at Publix, because the ground beef at fucking...
You grind your own meat, Roger?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I will
Does Renee know?
Yes, she does.
Okay, I'm kidding.
She watches it. And you know what? Raj watches me grind my meat, and then he calls it tasty meat poop as it comes out. But no,
do you have like the table side thing, the thing that clamps to your counter or whatever?
No, I have the one that attaches to the KitchenAid stand mixer.
Oh, okay.
Which is a great device.
Do you use the stand mixer for making bread and stuff?
Nope, I use it to grind meat.
That's it.
That's all I use it for. I don't bake. I can't. I'm not into baking at all. Like, actually, the only thing I'm into baking is oatmeal cookies. Weird. I love making oatmeal cookies.
And those are really forgiving.
What?
Oatmeal cookies.
That's why.
Yeah,
that's why I fucking make them.
You don't have to be super exact. I made I'm gonna make some
oatmeal cookies.
Yeah. I just realized I have everything to make them at home.
Nice. Do you put raisins in them?
I actually put cranberries.
I do blueberries.
I do dried cranberries. Yeah.
Yeah, I do blueberries.
We've had that berry discussion before.
Yes, we have. Dynasty says she'll take her sandwich with extra ball sacks, please. Hey.
She also says she wants to grind meat.
Yeah, there you go.
Bye, Stan.
I love you all, but I have to check out. Thanks for bringing us a great show. Thank you, Stan. You made it.
You're beautiful. Thanks for joining us.
But yeah, when you get some like ground beef, for the most, you don't know how long it's been sitting there. You know how long ago they ground it. You don't know if the grinder was clean. Like, when you grind your own meat, like, you can taste a difference.
I don't grind meat.
You should.
I don't really bring meat into the house too
You
often.
fucking should.
I don't.
We're omnivores.
I have brought bacon
All
into
right.
my house,
You get points for that.
and
That's cool.
I regularly bring seafood into my house.
Okay, see, I could dig it.
Yeah.
Actually, ooh.
I don't think I've ever. Oh, Mike has brought chicken for us and for the animals. He bought a whole chicken and then deboned it and everything, and we saved part of it for the animals.
You are wasting it. Your KitchenAid mixer. I'm so pissed. I don't need to use it for anything. I mean, if I wanted to, I've used it for other things, but that's not consistently.
Oops, Facebook kicked me off.
You know what I use regularly? I put a meat slicer. I use that thing a lot.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, because I'll get a nice nice roast and I'll slice it paper thin from raw. I actually freeze it. I'll slice it paper thin and make cheesesteaks out of it. Oh,
Sounds good.
so good.
I have a juicer. I wonder if I could grind meat in it.
You could probably grind anything in it. Drugs. Dunkin' Donuts went downhill. Yes, I know. I don't think any of them make donuts anymore. A lot of them closed early. Yeah. That's some bullshit. And their donuts are like small now.
I ate Dunkin' Donuts today.
Really?
And yesterday.
Dunkin' D's nuts.
I like their coffee. It is relatively cheap and they have coffee happy hour. And I also like their turkey sausage because I like the fact that they use turkey sausage, not pig sausage.
Okay.
And
what's wrong with pig sausage?
Nothing, but it's a little leaner.
You'd be surprised how lean pork is. Like when you get lean pork.
Do you think the Dunkin' Donuts uses lean pork?
No.
Okay, then.
Not at all. Now, what's funny about their coffee, like I used to go when I drove a tow truck years ago, I used to go to it was a Dunkin' Donuts Baskin Robbins like combo.
Yeah.
But I would go there because I was driving a tow truck. Tow trucks are bouncy. It was an International DT 466. So not a great suspension in that truck. So it would bounce. So I'd have to put a straw in my coffee. But Dunkin' Donuts had thick, heavy plastic straws.
Mm-hmm. They had the fat orange ones.
Well, these were pink, but they would hold up to, because they were for shakes, they would hold up to the hot coffee. So the straw wouldn't melt. So I used to go in there. There
was a rest stop in Lakeland that has a really nice rest stop. And they have a Dunkin' Donuts, a 24-hour Dunkin' Donuts inside. Nice. Yeah, and they're super nice people. I guess because they're dealing with all the truckers all the time or whatever.
Tomorrow night, I'll be stopping at my favorite truck stop ever.
Which is?
Kenly 95.
Where's
in Kenly, North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
It is connected to Iowa 80. It's the same company. I think it's Truck Stops of America. Iowa 80, which is on Interstate 80 in Iowa. It is the largest truck stop in the world. This place in Kenly, you walk in there, let me tell you, you want to talk about a rest stop? Fuck Dunkin' Donuts. They have a Wendy's. They have like 2 other restaurants. They have a full buffet restaurant. They have a whole store where you can buy anything. You need chrome parts for your truck? They got it. You need like knives? They got it. You need a fucking ghillie suit? They got it.
That's a lot.
No shit.
There's the one that I was thinking of. It actually wasn't Lakeland. I made that mistake. I'm not sure where it was. I think it was Coral Springs or something. But anyway, whatever. There's a really nice rest stop, and it's almost like a mall food court inside with a big rest stop area. There's a spot upstairs where you can go and charge your phone and relax. They have stores. They don't have a store where you can buy a knife and a ghillie suit, but it's like basically like a CVS style store. I like that lighthouse.
Yeah, it's a huge lighthouse on the side of 95. Look, this is inside. That is a full-size fucking truck.
OMG.
Yeah. Oh, it's fucking awesome in there. They have a pink tractor trailer, like a pink tractor, like bright bubblegum interlabia pink. It's fucking awesome.
I like that you said interlabia bubblegum pink.
You like that?
Yeah. Desk titty pink.
Let's just somebody put a picture of the ghillie suit up. I don't think so. It's in there though. But Subway, whatever the fuck, Caribou Coffee. But it's fucking huge.
Caribou Coffee is the coffee that makes their coffee for Einstein's.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a huge, and they sell like T-shirts, novelties, It's a gift shop. They sell truck parts, everything, all under the same fireworks, all under the same fucking roof. It's awesome.
Somebody told me that.
Oh, there's the pink truck.
It's so cute. I mean, it's huge, but it's cute.
Well, I mean, it's a fucking Peterbilt.
I'd drive it. I would definitely drive it. I would drive a bright pink pickup truck, not pickup truck, rig.
Yeah, And then they have this truck right by the door. You can, you see kids fucking taking pictures with it and shit.
So what you've showed me is at least 3 trucks inside one building.
Yep. And the building's fucking huge. Like, fucking huge.
I mean, I guess all they're missing is like somewhere to sleep.
You sleep in your truck.
Yeah. Is that purple or is that the same pink one just from a different
This
angle?
one right here?
No,
No,
bottom
that's
right.
the same one, just different
okay.
angle. It's in front of these windows. Like, it's in the building in front of these fucking huge ass windows. And that is a full size fucking tractor.
I see that. That's huge.
Yeah. That's what she said. Inside it's truck C. You can buy everything for a truck. Kenley 95. I'll be there tomorrow night. Kenley reminds me of that woman. You know what's funny about that, Maddie? Do you ever see that? The woman who was like Malaysia or so, like Afghanistan. It was like the X Factor, one of those American Idol things, and she thought the lyrics to Mariah Carey's "Can't Live," I can't live when living is without you. You know that one? She thought the lyrics were Ken Lee. Like, Ken Lee. A guy that worked for me, I'm still friends with the guy. He worked for me a long time ago. His name is Kenneth Lee, and then he's got a last name. But so I call him Ken Lee, and I'll call him up and singing, and I'll take pictures in front of the Ken Lee, the lighthouse, and says down the thing says Ken Lee 95. I'll take a selfie and send it to him, and it says, and I'll just Ken Lee.
I hope that if you ever meet Nicole Kidman, you take a selfie and send it to me.
Absolutely. Why would I not?
I don't know.
Fair enough.
I don't know. Just like if I ever met Prince, I'll take a selfie and send it to you.
He's dead.
I know.
I was gonna say
I know. It's so sad.
I haven't spoken to Kenny in a long time.
Oh.
He's a good dude. Good
What?
peeps.
Why do you say that Dunkin' Donuts went down? Dunkin' Donuts is getting better. And Einstein's. I used to go to Einstein's at like 5 o'clock in the morning when I would get off of work at 4 or 4:30 in the morning. And I would be their first customer of the day. And I would ask them for a really weird order that I still ask for to this day that they have to like clarify and repeat back to me 3 times to make sure that that's what I want.
Okay.
Which, by the way, is a Novalox bagel on blueberry bagel with strawberry schmear. And they're like, what? And I'm like, yeah. They're like, that's weird. And I'm like, you should try it. Ken Lee.
With the right above the picture. Ken Lee. If I can hold this up there without I'll go from the top and then come down. See, Ken Lee.
Now every time that Maddie calls you Raja.
Roja.
I'm just gonna read it as Roja.
Roja. Red Fox, the comedian Red Fox. He used to come. I know I missed you with every shot so far, Mike. My aim's getting better. I know we get along for a reason. Roja. You're gonna say it like that, but Roja. What is Roja in Spanish?
Red.
Red Fox.
I don't know what a fox is in Spanish.
I think it's Oja Roja.
Isn't your Oja your eyes?
And then it's not. Roja Oja.
Fox.
He says it in Spanish.
In Spanish. No, not fox and socks. Thank you very
Fox
much.
and socks.
Zorro.
That's what it is. Rojo Zoho.
Rojo Zoho.
Or Zoho Rojo. Zoho Rojo.
Zoho Rojo.
Because you would say it
Right.
reverse because it's backwards.
So you're Red
whatever it
Fox?
Well, no, I'm not Red Fox. It's Red Fox, a comedian. He dead. He dead, dummy. Dunkin' Donuts hardly puts any cream or anything in their donuts. Yeah, that's the last couple of times. Usually I get a Boston cream. I still do like their blueberry cake donuts and their apple crumb because I'm fucking fat.
I like plain donuts.
Yeah?
Like regular glazed donuts.
Yeah, they get the glaze on there, right?
Do they? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Don't ruin it for me.
You want a horrible fact about me? This is fucked up, people. You're gonna be shocked at this.
Everything is a sex joke to you?
Besides that,
Okay, what?
I have never, ever, ever, not once in my life,
Wait,
ever.
jizzed on a face.
No, I've done that.
Spit on somebody's food.
No, I've done that.
Jizzed on somebody's food.
Done that.
Okay, what are you gonna say? I was trying to guess,
I have
but whatever.
never, ever had a Cinnabon.
Okay.
It's like people are surprised. You've never had one?
You're not missing much.
That's what I hear.
You know those like Cinnabons that you buy from the vending machine in the plastic bag?
Well, I mean, I don't know if they're made by Cinnabon, but I've had cinnamon rolls. Yeah.
Okay, they basically taste like
Yeah.
that.
I used to buy, and Actually, Dynasty, I've used my mixer for this. I used to get this cake mix that was Cinnabon. I forget what Krusty's, the company that makes bread mixes. They have a Cinnabon, like a cinnamon roll cake that's made with real Cinnabon cinnamon, which is fucking cinnamon. But it was so good. It's got like a streusel top. I used to make that. So good. That's the extent of my baking. I made pancakes the other day that were fucking awesome. They were right on.
I haven't made pancakes since Mike's birthday,
Nice.
which was May 20th.
I
made blueberry pancakes with fresh blueberries because my mom gave me a bushel of them.
Matt's got to go. Matt's got to go work. All right, Maddie.
Go protect the nation.
Keep the shiny side up. It's super anticlimactic ending. Time for me to leave. Ciao, bella. I've never had a Cinnabon either, but I don't like cinnamon. Okay, that's fair enough. They dope. My son had one for the first time like a couple of weeks ago. He's like, Dad, you gotta have one. I'm like, no. First of all, the only places I've seen Cinnabon locations are in malls, which I do not go to malls ever for any reason whatsoever, or rest stops on the New Jersey Turnpike. And
They have a Cinnabon inside Busch Gardens.
Really? Great. Now I'm gonna have to have one.
They have a proudly serving Cinnabon location or whatever.
Oh, yeah, that's not like I'm talking about legit fucking Cinnabon.
I've only ever seen them inside malls.
They smell good. I mean, I'll definitely give it that when you walk past one. They smell good.
I don't even know that you can.
But
I'm just like getting comfortable over here now.
I've been driving my wife's car to and from New York, so I don't even stop in New Jersey anymore. I take 4 fucking stops on the way up. Fuel. That's it. I prefer the sweet pretzels at Auntie Annie's. I used to get at Auntie Annie's the sweet pretzels good. They had like a jalapeno cheese one that was really good, but they also had a pretzel wrapped hot dog.
I got 2 things. I got one is that at Barnes & Noble, we used to have a jalapeno cheddar stuffed pretzel. It was amazing.
Okay.
Corporate pulled it because it's too spicy for the general.
Bitches.
Yeah. Oh my God. That was not spicy at all. Number 2.
If you're ordering a jalapeno cheese pretzel, you should expect it to be hot.
It was mildly picante. Like, and then I forgot the other thing I was going to say. What? Sorry.
Bacon wrapped pretzel wrapped hot dog.
Oh, Auntie Anne's. When I do go to Auntie, when I do spend
Auntie.
money, when I do go to Aunt, it's not Auntie. I don't know. I grew up in the South.
No, it's Auntie Anne's.
Oh, is it?
That's
Whatever.
why I say you can say it however you want them.
Well, anyway, they used to have pretzel for $2. It was $2 flat for a long time, and it was like tax included. So whatever that comes out to $1.80, whatever. Now it's like $2.50 plus tax, and you have to pay extra for the sauces and stuff.
Oh.
But I do like the salty pretzels with the white glaze because I like salty and sweet a lot together, and I think people think I'm weird for that, and I don't get it.
I don't know, can't explain it.
I don't know.
But in Disney Springs, the former downtown Disney area, which is now just a big shopping district with restaurants and stores, they have Wetzel's Pretzels, like a wagon. But they have pretzel wrapped hot dog. It's a big, fat fucking hot dog.
A pretzel wrapped hot dog.
Actually, hot dogs are the only thing that I like at 7-Eleven. 1/4 pound big bite with chili and cheese.
I like their Jamaican beef patties, which I'm sure are frozen and brought in.
Yes, they are. They're probably from a company called not Tower, Golden Crust, which I ate 2 of those yesterday.
I like Jamaican beef patties a lot.
I buy them at Publix. The guy that owned Golden Crust shot himself a couple years ago. Killed himself.
Is he from here?
No, New York, Brooklyn.
Oh. Why would the
It's too spicy, says kids who are going to storm Area 51. Wetzel's is the devil. I like Wetzel's.
Why would they bring Jamaican beef patties from New York when we're closer to Jamaica?
Because that's where they fucking make them. I don't know.
There's a bunch of local companies that will do it.
If they make them and they're good, they got the right crust and the right filling. But I like the ones from Golden Crust, so that's what I'll keep doing. Actually, I think there's a Golden Crust store in Sarasota. Fairly certain of that. So downtown Disney to you. Did it have a House of Blues? Yes, it still does.
Wetzel's is the devil.
Everything's the devil, and it's awesome. I love beef patties.
I had in summer camp one year, I was playing some card game with some of my fellow campers. And now, mind you, I was probably like 10 years or younger. And we were probably playing War or something. And one of our camp counselors told us that playing cards are Satan and of the devil.
Hail
Yeah.
Satan.
Yeah, here I am now talking
Yeah.
on a podcast whose first letter is fuck.
Yep. There's a lot of Jamaicans in New York. There's so many Jamaicans in New York. We named the town Jamaica.
Did you really?
It's in Queens. Yeah.
Jamaica, Queens.
Jamaica me crazy.
Jamaica, Queens, New York.
Yeah.
Do you say Jamaica, Queens, New York, New York?
No, it's just no. New York. New York is specifically Manhattan.
Why isn't it just called Manhattan, New York? I'm confused.
Okay. Here's your lesson on New York City. New York. You ever heard of the 5 boroughs of New York City?
Yes.
Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx, Manhattan, and Staten Island.
Okay.
All right. Each of those are actually a separate county.
Okay.
You have Bronx County, which is the Bronx. You have New York County.
Why do they call them boroughs and not counties?
Because it's what they fucking call them. New York County is Manhattan.
Why don't they call it Manhattan County?
Queens County is Queens. Brooklyn is Kings County. And Staten Island is Richmond County.
Why don't
I
the
don't know.
Kings and the Queens go together?
I do not know. Well, they're right next to each other.
Is Queens where the drag queens hang out? Seriously?
Yes.
Seriously?
Sure. No, I don't know. Now I'm hungry. Fuck you guys.
What's the gay part of town?
The Village,
Where's that?
Manhattan, downtown,
Oh, okay.
Greenwich Village.
Oh, okay.
Or Fire Island in the summertime.
Why in the
Pines
summer?
and Cherry Grove. Because in the wintertime, you don't want to be on fucking Fire Island.
Oh.
Because it's fucking cold.
But it's called Fire Island.
It's called Fire Island because of the poison ivy leaves that turn red in the fall and it looks like it's fire.
Y'all New Yorkers are backwards.
No, we're not. Or yes, they are, because I got out before it's too late. But yeah, it's Jamaica. You would say Jamaica, New York.
The history lesson is the tits.
That's it, man. Because I keep it soft and squishy. Queens aren't treated equal. No, but Queens is bigger than Kings. I want to go to the Village. The Village is fun. I'll be uptown.
Is that why they're
Or
called the
Midtown.
Village people?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes.
I'm learning so much today.
There you go. I'll be in Midtown North. I'll be 58th and Broadway at the Broadway Comedy Club. Broadway.
It's on Broadway.
No, it's actually on 58th.
Off Broadway?
It's West 58th, yeah.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck? This guy's sending me shit now.
That's right, Mike.
9:40.
Queens aren't treated equal. That's why they host all-inclusive minors pool parties. That was a bad joke.
I missed it because I was reading a text message from that shit.
Oh, Mike said that Queens aren't treated equal, and I said, yeah, that's why they throw all-inclusive topless minor pool parties. Or
Exactly.
some shit like that. I
Exactly.
don't know. I don't even remember what I said exactly now.
Yeah.
I'm sure the internet will remind me in 5 minutes.
So any addresses in Manhattan will be New York, New York.
Why doesn't it say Manhattan, New York?
Because it's not.
So if I wrote a letter to somebody who lives in New York, I would
In
write
where?
New York, New York
Where in New York?
in Manhattan.
It would
I
be
couldn't.
it would be New York, New York.
What if I wrote Manhattan, New York, 0, blah, 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 blah?
It would probably get there.
Okay.
But it's actually New York, New York. Brooklyn is Brooklyn, New York. Queens, it would be the neighborhood that you're in. If you're in Maspeth or Jamaica, it's just the way they do it.
Is it like Little Jamaica? Is it like called like Little Jamaica or something?
No, it's just Jamaica. And the one thing you do not want to ever hear is that you have to change at Jamaica. You never want to change at Jamaica
Why?
because it sucks.
Why?
Okay, so Long Island has the Long Island Railroad. There are several branches of it. The main branch runs from Ronkonkoma to Penn Station in New York City. So that's like the most direct run. All the other trains, the lines, you have to change somewhere. So if you change in Huntington, you have to change in Jamaica. You don't want to change in Jamaica, sometimes Hicksville. You don't want to change trains because it just sucks.
Why does
Jamaica's
it suck?
Jamaica's a shit fucking area. It's a shit neighborhood. It's a shithole.
Don't you just get out and wait for your train?
Yeah, but why would you want to get up? Take a fucking train from Ronkonkoma. Ronkonkoma was the biggest fucking train line.
I guess I don't understand.
Yeah,
I don't see a map.
You don't want to. Yeah, you don't want to get it. You don't want to change Jamaica. Changing in Jamaica sucks.
I don't want to change in Jamaica. I want to keep my same clothes on.
Especially if you gotta, especially if you have to change platforms. Like you have to your train comes in one platform, then you got to go downstairs, across the street, up. Just sucks. The only reason why you would want to get off of change trains in Jamaica is if you're taking the air train to JFK.
What's an air train?
It's a train that runs from Jamaica Station to JFK Airport.
Not underground?
Nope.
Above ground?
Above ground.
Like a tri-rail?
Yeah.
Okay. Do they call them tri-rails there?
No,
What do they call them?
they call it the air train.
Oh, air train.
That's what it's called. It's called the air train.
Okay.
Not the plane train, it's the air train. Then you have the subway and you have the IRT.
What's the difference
are
between a
actually
subway and a train?
Well, a subway is a train.
Right.
But in New York, not all trains are subways. Not all subways are. There's the subway, which runs in Manhattan, and there's the IRT, which stands for Interborough Rapid Transit, which goes to the outer boroughs. So you can actually take an IRT train from Manhattan to Queens to Brooklyn.
I'd get so mad with your public transportation
it's
system.
fucking. You need to know what the fuck you're doing. The only place you can't take a train to is Staten Island. But from Lower Manhattan,
Why can't I take a train to Staten
Manhattan,
Island?
because there are no trains that run there. If you ever go and you're going to go take the Staten Island ferry, do not ever buy tickets from a street vendor.
Okay, why?
Because the Staten Island ferry is fucking free. But there are shady ass street vendors that will sell tickets for the Staten Island ferry.
I feel like I have taken the Staten Island ferry, and I don't know. I was 10. I probably didn't pay for it because we were with our aunt who lives up there.
Okay, it's the best free ride anywhere, and you take it to Staten Island and you come back, and it's a beautiful. So if it's a beautiful day.
No, Mom. Mind the Gap is in a different part of the world.
No.
Mind the Gap.
That's what the signs in all the train stations say.
That's what they say in New York too,
Yeah.
because that's what they said all over London.
Yeah, mind the gap. Well, actually, it's watch the gap.
No, but in London they say mind the gap.
Okay, so you want to talk about confusing? It's a shitty map. I'm pulling up a subway map. You know, subway system map for Nicole, so she could see how fucking crazy it is.
Listen, I'm from a place where if you live in West Palm, you have a couple of options if you wanted to go down to Miami, because I know that you probably know, but for all of our beautiful listeners out there who are not from the area, West Palm and Miami is like a good 2 hours separate. It's not like it's a stone's throw away. So you can hop on a train in West Palm and you can take it all the way down to Miami. And if you really don't want to do that, you can take about 3 different buses and take it down one street and still take the bus all the way there.
Okay.
We don't have subways because we have too much water. Is there any subways that go under the water in New York? Which one?
I'm about to show you.
Okay.
God damn it.
I'd be so scared.
I'm trying to pull this
Can you
up.
see water outside your window or whatever?
No, you're going under a tunnel. Actually, I think there are some that go over. What the fuck?
But like you can't see. There's not like a window.
No, there are windows in the train.
Right, but like in the tunnel, you can't see water outside.
No, you're under the fucking water.
No, but like I know that the train is inside a tunnel, but in the tunnel there's no windows.
Okay.
Okay.
That is just lower or midtown and downtown Manhattan.
That's crazy.
Looks like spaghetti, and that doesn't count the outer boroughs. Actually, that is the best you're gonna get, and it looks like somebody just threw fucking spaghetti on a map.
Tips for riding the New York City subway.
Yeah, if you see some guy talking to himself, he's most likely not on a Bluetooth, or as we call it, the imaginary Bluetooth. But yeah, that's the one map I just showed you.
There was a guy today on the side of Busch Boulevard who was yelling at all the traffic.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what he was yelling at.
And there are, trains that have letters as the designator, or subway trains, numbers, or IRT. You need to know if you're going uptown, downtown, you need to be on the right side. It is confusing as fuck if you don't know what you're doing. When I go, if I take the Long Island Railroad in, I take a fucking taxi because that is worth the fucking money.
Do they have? I assume they have Uber up there too.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, I'll take a New York City fucking taxi in a fucking dirty, dingy taxi cab that smells like fucking stale curry, and a driver that doesn't speak fucking English. Because if you like rides at Busch Gardens, ride in a New York City fucking taxi.
I've only ridden a taxi once.
No, there is no ride in the world like a New York City taxi. You are truly taking your life in your own fucking hands.
I want Eartha Kitt to talk to me.
I forget who does the thing now. I don't think it's Eartha Kitt.
Oh.
Will you take me, Roger? Yeah, sure. Can I take a train to the Statue of Liberty? No, you can take the
ferry.
Will you take there's a boat tour that goes. The Circle Line just goes in.
Oh yeah, I forgot that my mom used to live there.
Can I call in? We're just about to wrap up, Mike, so we're not going to take any calls.
Oh my gosh, it's late. Time flies when you're having fun.
Statue, no. Will you take me? I'll take you. You splitting halfsies for gas. As a kid, I used to hate going to New York tunnels, connecting New York, New Jersey. Yep. And they still feel like they're going to fucking collapse. Now going across, I actually cut across Staten Island. So I'll take the Goethals Bridge, go Staten Island Expressway, take the Verrazano Bridge to Brooklyn, and depending on how traffic is going, I'll either take the Belt Parkway, I'll take the BQE. Not that any of that fucking means anything to you.
You say BQL?
BQE, the Brooklyn Queens Expressway. It's an expressway. It runs between Brooklyn and Queens. Goes over the Kosciuszko Bridge.
I just call it the Bwick.
Goes over the Kosciuszko Bridge.
Kosciuszko?
Kosciuszko. Actually, Kosciuszko, but Thaddeus Kosciuszko. It's a Polak guy. And that connects you to the Long Island Expressway, and you take the Long Island Expressway out to the east end of Long Island.
Why does Open Mike say won't pay 100 gas?
He said, I'll throw 100 in for gas. Hey, if we take my wife's car, that's fucking one way worth of gas.
Just one way, really, for that tiny thing?
Yeah, the fucking thing. I think the fuel tank is like 11 gallons. And I'll fill up when I leave. Like I'll fill up before I hit the road. I'll stop in Pooler, Georgia, which is almost into the South Carolina. That makes sense. Then I'll stop at Kenly, North Carolina, is stop number 2. Stop number 3 is the Maryland House Rest area in Maryland, north of Baltimore, just north of Baltimore. And that's it. That takes me home.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've only driven from here, from South Florida to Tennessee. I've never gone up the East Coast.
Okay. It's nice. I mean, it's unremarkable. It's mostly straight.
Yeah. Through
swamps and shit. Ooh.
The drive.
One way. I don't like your wife that much.
Oh, that's not very nice.
No, I'm saying $100 is like, that's how much it
yeah.
It's one way worth of gas, $100. If I took my fucking Lincoln, it would be $250 each way. And that doesn't count. That doesn't count tolls. Tolls are a whole nother fucking animal.
You don't have a Sun Pass?
Well, I have a Sun Pass, but Sun Pass doesn't work in New York.
It works up most of 95. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
The tolls I hit, the first toll I'll hit is in Baltimore, is the Harbor Tunnel. Then there's another toll just a fucking toll in the middle of fucking nowhere, in Maryland. Then there's a toll in Delaware. There's no toll going north on the Delaware Memorial Bridge, going into New Jersey. Then the New Jersey Turnpike, and then the Goethals Bridge going across. And then coming back is the Verrazano Bridge, which I think is like $18 to cross. Think about that. Yeah. Yeah.
I flipped my shit when I had to pay $5 to go over a bridge once.
Yeah. And like you go across a skyway, it's like $1.50 or some shit.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, the Sunshine Skyway?
Yeah, it's like $1.50.
Well, it's good that I get nervous every time I go on it.
I know. Just fucking go.
Well, it gives me so much anxiety.
Why? It's a fucking road.
It's a fucking road that's suspended like 200 feet over the
It's actually not
ocean.
Suspended. It's held up from the bottom.
It's still a suspension bridge.
Not really.
It's the second most suicide bridge in the world in the U.S.
I know. After the Golden Gate.
I get a lot of anxiety going over it.
All right, we're just about to cut. So, Nicole,
yes,
give a quick rundown of where we can see you in the next week.
Fridays and Saturdays, belly dancing at Acropolis Greek Taverna in South Tampa on Kennedy Boulevard, and in St. Pete on Fridays and Saturdays, respectively. This weekend, I will be go-go dancing at Gaspar's Grotto. Sorry, I'm grabbing my calendar real quick. I will be go-go dancing at Gaspar's Grotto on Friday at 10 p.m. in Ybor, and doing an Hora Loca in Clearwater on Saturday. Next week, at some point, I will be doing other stuff, but you can find me on the internet at Nicole_Raven on Instagram, NIKOLE_RAVEN, Raven, like the bird.
For me, this Thursday, 2 nights from tonight, you can see me at the Broadway Comedy Club in New York City. I'll be doing a pro show up there. Looking forward to that. It's gonna be a good time. Appreciate Julius putting me on that bad boy. What's cool about that show is you never know who's gonna pop in. And then on August 11th, you can come see me hosting the Tampa Bay Comedy Fight Club Roast Battle at Del Mar in St. Pete. We're infiltrating the Dirty at 9:30 show with Dick Gordon and James Esterline. They're skits and giggles. So we're gonna have some fun with that. So come check it out. Support live comedy. Support fucking all kinds of artists that do shit live, and fuck that fucking tranny with bitch who we're talking about. She's creepy as fuck. Fuck her. Him. Whatever. Yeah.
That's definitely a him.
Yep. So that's the show. We do this every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. FUBAR Weekly Show. Join us, shall you? Nicole, what you got to say?
Foo bar out.
Oh.